Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of wargame review institutions. This is Modern War Magazine, number 9, January through February 2014. And the game it is War by Television Kosovo 1999. This is the first game I've seen about Kosovo. When I first saw that they had made a game about it, I was like, well, how could you really make a game about that war? All that happened is the Allies bombed them into submission, so what kind of game can you have about that? But it's actually a what-if scenario. What if the U.S. had invaded with ground forces? So, yeah, you can have a game then. Alright, introduction. War by Television. If the U.S. and NATO had invaded Serbia, is a what-if simulation of the fighting that might have occurred across rump Yugoslavia in the late summer or early autumn of 1999 if the Western Alliance had decided on a ground war to settle the Kosovo crisis. Alright, looks like the counters have attack factors, defense factors, and a movement factor. That's for the Serbians, and as for the NATO, it's just a combat and a movement factor. Alright, it's going over setup now. Looks like it's won by victory points, media perception points. And here's your NATO victory check table. So, if NATO is in control of city hexes in Yugoslavia, this is a number of them, then you roll here to see if you win. If you control 9, you automatically win. Alright, here's the turn sequence. This is what we're really interested in. NATO turn, weather and reconstitution determination phase, NATO movement or combat phase, NATO combat or movement phase, and then the Serbian turn where they have combat and movement, and then the victory check phase where there's a NATO victory check, and the political point game turn deduction. Alright, it's going over zones of control now. Looks like there's supply rules too. Says here there's hardly any stacking allowed on the NATO's side, that is, except for the KLA. And the Serbians may stack up to 6 units. Alright. Looks like you can demolish bridges in this too, and here's your combat rules here. That's the CRT. Alright, looks like there's Serbian artillery and anti-tank rules. And civilian casualties are a thing in this too. Alright, let's take a look at the map at the counters now. Here's the counters. They're what I would expect for a magazine game, just standard NATO military symbols. A few have some artwork on it, but yeah, generally in magazine games this is all you're going to get, so this is what I would expect from a magazine game. Looks like some of the counters are have 2 steps. Alright, here's the map here. We have a terrain effects chart down here, a bridge repair table, bridge demolition table, and the CRT down here. And over here is the NATO victory check table. So all the useful charts are on the map, so that's good. And here's your game turn record track. Looks like the map has Kosovo here and Serbia here. Quite a bit of the map is Serbia. You got Bulgaria down here and stuff, and Romania. And on the other side, looks like they have a repeat of the combat results table, terrain effects chart, bridge demolition table, and bridge repair table. Thanks for watching. If you've tried this, definitely chime in and let us know what you thought of it. Have a good evening.